Test Track is finally here after shutting down over a year ago to be reimagined once again. Hello everybody, welcome. This is now the third version of this attraction to launch, and we are here today to see if it lives up to the hype of its predecessors. This is now the third version of Test Track since opening day way back in 1999 on March 17th, over 25 years ago. It was first reimagined on December 6th of 2012, only about 10 years later after opening. Now here we are with version 3.0, and I am really excited to see what this attraction has to offer. This latest version is inspired by the World of Motion attraction that was housed in the same exact building way back in 1982. And the World of Motion attraction was an old Omni-Mover style attraction that basically took you on a tour through the history of the evolution of motion. So it is going to be really interesting to see how they've incorporated the World of Motion into this attraction and brought it into the new century. Now we are here for a special sneak preview opening of the Test Track attraction. It does not officially open until July 22nd of 2025. So I am really excited. I don't know if everything's going to be working. Now, I did recently report on the fact that Test Track had a crash during some of their early testing. It actually blew through the wall effect that has been in every Test Track version since this thing opened. And now the wall, my understanding, is made out of foam, so there really wasn't any injuries. It just kind of blasted through the wall. So I'm assuming that those doors are probably just going to be open for our ride. We'll see if they end up getting fixed for opening day. All right, we just came over. It's already really crowded here. A lot of people here for the preview. And let's head on inside. I can't wait to check out the queue and the attraction. It's going to be awesome. So far, I'm really digging the vibe of this interior of the ride. I'm loving how modern it is, how cool it looks. It's like there's lots of sharp lines. I don't know, geometric shapes everywhere. Some pretty cool cars in here. But overall, it's a vibe, and I will say it does feel a little bit emptier than previous versions. There's less stuff in here, but it still looks pretty cool. One of the things I'm noticing, though, is there's a window right here that it looks like it's been added. I don't remember that in any of the previous versions, at least not the last version. That window right there, that's the actual ride back there. You can see one of the vehicles is currently on the track. I think it's broke down right now, unsurprisingly, because it is still in preview. So there's a car just kind of sitting there hanging out. So that's kind of cool that you can see the cars go by now, and when you're on the car, you'll be able to go by and see it and kind of wave at people. I think that's a good improvement. I like that. Definitely getting the World of Motion vibe here. Right behind me, there's a screen. It's actually showing some like snippets and clips of old footage of the first cars being created. Lots of different technologies of being able to do speed bumps and shock tests and stuff, and the formulation and creation of vehicles, all sorts of really cool things. And then it takes us eventually into the future and shows some scenes that kind of illustrate this type of car right here behind me. So already getting that World of Motion feel. This car behind me right here that looks pretty futuristic was apparently created in 1969. So what I was originally thinking is a more modern car that no one ever made. It's actually been around for a long time. Well, we've now moved into the second waiting area for this attraction. And this didn't exist before. This is where the big showroom was, where you basically created your own vehicle going into the last version of Test Track, which was nice because you knew once you got to about this space, your waiting in line was almost over because you did the creation of the vehicle, and essentially right after that, you got in a shorter line and you were on the attraction. So now we've hit this room, hoping we were like, all right, we're almost there. Not so much. We got a whole nother wait ahead of us. All right, well, we're getting close here. I can see the line down here below us, and which means we're almost here. Oh, I think we're here. We're actually here. We're going in. Woohoo! Let's go. We're in. We're into finally, this is the end stage of the line for the attraction. It is not going to be long. We're going to be on this thing in a couple of minutes.
Hello. The seatbelt check is around the corner. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Welcome, riders. I'll be your guide on today's journey.
And I'm your automated vehicle. Welcome to the Test Track.
We've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow.
And now, we set a course for the future. Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises.
Hang on!
Woo! Nicely done!
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Tomorrow's roads will be built with technology too, like inductive charging to help keep you powered up.
Smart road activated. Power transfer complete.
Smart roads are just the beginning. Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them?
Go for it. First, select a new vehicle body.
What about this one?
Good choice. Now let's see how it looks.
Let's try another. That looks good with the third row.
And here's one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Now how about we kick back and enjoy the ride?
Sure, it's always fun to be free.
Watch out!
I told you, I got this.
Right. Our road might have had some twists and turns, but the future is always just around the corner.
And together, we keep moving forward, finding new ways to drive to a brighter tomorrow.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Let's go!
Our test drive might be complete. Innovations from General Motors. Not to shift gears, but please remember to watch your step and take all of your personal belongings with you as you hit the road. You see what I did there?
I think you should just leave the jokes to me.
Maybe you're right. Thanks for joining us. See you in the future.
Well, that was so much fun. I can't wait to talk about this and what I thought about this attraction and the improvements and changes they made. But I also am really excited to see if they've done anything here with the exit of the attraction. Wow, they have dramatically toned down the exit area here. This is so much different. It's literally just a showcase of vehicles now. They've got a little like energy thing right here, a little EV powered, electric vehicle display, but this is absolutely empty. So much different. There's a curtain up here I'm seeing now. Like, I don't know, does that mean they're going to do more stuff? This is where the store used to be. I'm guessing that that's what's happening. This will be the store, but they just aren't ready for the store yet. I was able to see around the curtain there, and that's definitely where the little store is going to be, just like it was last time, but it's currently not there. It's empty. There was no merchandise there at all. Okay, so we just got off. We got to ride it, saw the exterior exit area. I have to say the ride, I really liked the ride a lot. I thought there was a lot of cool stuff in it, some improvements. Overall, I feel like obviously the external part once you go out the doors is the same experience as it always has been. But leading up to it, I do like the fact that they tried to make it like outdoor again with the trees towards the exit area there. Get the same effect with the near miss of the vehicle, the truck at the very end there. Overall, I really like it. I like how they sort of like build on the vehicle stuff. Trying to bring some of that like world of motion back into the attraction itself. But overall, I don't know. Like to me, it doesn't feel like a major. I really did like the digital display there before you go out the door. Of course, the door is still not working. That is, of course, still broken. So they haven't fixed that. I'm hoping maybe it's fixed for opening day. I do want to also say they were allowing re-rides. So they were allowed to go back in and do a re-ride, go through the single rider to ride it again if you wanted to. But overall, like the ride itself, I would say is like maybe a minor improvement in some ways, in my opinion, from the previous version of Test Track and then the Crash Test Dummy original version. But overall, like there's a few things that I don't like as per se. I think the queue area, to me, I get the whole World of Motion piece. I saw they tried to bring in like recyclable materials and like electric energy and stuff, which is great. But it also felt very like sterile. It is very modern in there, but it was also felt fairly empty and not like super engaging or like exciting in the queue area. And then the exit area is really a letdown in my opinion. I mean, there is nothing happening in there. There is nobody in there. It's a tomb. Before there was interactive games and things you could do. You could test out the vehicle that you got to create before you went in. You could test it on like a little test track thing, which by the way never really worked, so they could have just improved that. Even if you didn't really care about that much, it still was something that was interactive for kids or adults. I liked making my own vehicle. You could see how your vehicle scored against other vehicles. You learned about it in the process, like what was energy efficient, what type of vehicle makes sharper turns or handles better, what's more fuel efficient. You actually learned things from that vehicle creation process, and then you could do vehicle creation afterwards as well, try to improve your car. You could use it on like to play games with it later on, and all that stuff's gone. So I feel like that's a downside in my opinion. Still a lot of fun, same basic attraction, lots of fun, great energy. I'm still gonna ride it all the time. Okay, so I rode this with the whole family, well, most of the families here, but I just want to know, all your first, like, what was your impressions?
Well, I remember what Test Track was like originally, and I missed that because I mean, the last version of Test Track was fun, but it honestly, like, it looked like Tron. Like, it wasn't, I feel like it wasn't very, like, what Epcot is supposed to be. And honestly, I had no expectations with this new one, and that was, honestly, it was, like, exceeded my expectations. It was really good.
And honestly, I didn't really care about the whole creating your car thing, because I feel like that barely works 99% of the time anyway, so it didn't really matter at the end of the day. I feel like they streamlined it more and created a very condensed story that worked in some ways, and also like the music they added, which mixed like old music from like a while ago. It's sort of a mix of the modern, of like the futuristic and like the less futuristic. We kind of got like the best of both worlds. Yeah.
I understand people not liking the car, but I 100% agree. If I'm building a car, happy about my car, and I get up there and I don't see it even work once, then I'm like, okay, scrap the car. So I like what they did. Super cool. The opening and seeing like everything on the wall before you go out. It was really cool to me. I mean, I didn't get to do the original one, so I don't really know what it was like. But from what I did just go see, it was nice. I liked it.
All right, so there you go. Mixed reviews. A lot of people really liked it. A little bit of downers here and there. Again, my opinion. I think my opinion's a little bit different as well. And overall, I think it's going to depend on what you like the most. I do definitely agree that the being able to create the car and then it not working on the attraction 80% of the time, that was definitely a letdown. And then it not working in the games that were afterwards was also a problem. So if they couldn't get that working properly, then yeah, you might as well just get rid of it. So maybe that's why they got rid of it. Love to hear what you think about it in the comments. Overall, what's your impression? Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Comment below because I really want to hear what your thoughts are. Did you love it? Do you think it's better or worse than the previous versions? Thanks so much again for watching. Until I see you next time, the noble way is the easy way. Bye-bye, everybody.